Liu Yuning's 10-second moment that shocked 10,000 fans. The kindness that no camera expected. What would you do if you were performing in front of 10,000 screaming fans, lights blazing, cameras zooming, and suddenly, right beneath your feet, you found a dancer's bracelet lying on the stage? Most celebrities wouldn't even notice it. Some might ignore it. But Liu Yuning? He turned 10 seconds into the most unexpectedly heartwarming moment of the entire concert. And those 10 seconds felt longer than the end of the universe. Welcome to Celeb Buzz Insider, where today's story might just change the way you see Liu Yuning forever. This is Celeb Buzz Insider, and tonight we're diving deep into the now viral moment fans are calling the kindest citizen Liu Yuning, good deed plus one. A real event, a real stage, and a real glimpse into the sincerity of a man who never stops surprising the world. The concert was massive. An ocean of fans, lights forming halos around the stage, and Liu Yuning performing live with his signature power vocals. The atmosphere was electric. Every camera, every phone, every eye was locked on him. Behind him, dancers were giving it their all, moving with tight choreography. But then, unseen by almost everyone, a small bracelet slipped off one of the dancers' wrists and skittered across the stage floor. It was nothing more than a simple accessory. Just a bracelet. But the moment it rolled forward, it became the center of the most unexpectedly wholesome scene of the night. Most performers would never notice something this small during a high-energy song. But here's the thing about Liu Yuning. Even in chaos, he's incredibly aware, incredibly grounded. While singing live, while moving, while handling the intense pressure of a huge stage, he suddenly spotted the bracelet. And without hesitation, he bent down mid-performance to pick it up. Fans didn't realize what was happening at first. Some thought it was part of the choreography. Others thought he dropped something himself. But the close-up cameras told the truth. Liu Yuning, in front of 10,000 people, stopped just long enough to carefully scoop the bracelet into his hand. That alone would have been heartwarming. But what happened next is what sent the internet into meltdown. With the bracelet in his hand, Liu Yuning did the most unintentionally hilarious, wholesome thing imaginable. He tried to slip the bracelet into his pants pocket. But it just wouldn't go in. For a full 10 seconds. 10 seconds that fans have now dubbed longer than the end of the universe. You could see it in his expression. He was still singing live, still hitting every note. But his hand was stubbornly fighting with that pocket like it was the final boss in an RPG. The audience, laughing, screaming, melting. Dancers behind him, trying not to break character. And the bracelet, still trying its best not to fit. It was adorable. It was real. And it showed the world a side of Liu Yuning that no PR campaign could ever fabricate. Superstar. Yet also just a pure, sincere human being who didn't want a dancer to lose their bracelet. The moment the clip hit the internet, the comments exploded. Our warm-hearted citizen Liu Yuning. Good deed plus one. Who else sings flawlessly while bending over to pick up jewelry? His heart is softer than a cat's belly. My man is multitasking on a cosmic level. One fan even joked. The only thing more powerful than his vocals is his inability to put a bracelet in his pocket. And then came the funniest viral comment. Did Zhang Lingyi see Liu Yuning's abs during that moment? Because yes. When he bent down, the stage lights caught a flash of abs. A detail that fans, of course, did not miss. But beyond the jokes and memes, there was something deeper. People were touched, genuinely. In a world where celebrities are often distant or overwhelmed by the spotlight, Liu Yuning remained the same kind-hearted guy fans call Big Orange. Warm, gentle, attentive, and a little silly in the most lovable way. Here's where the emotional twist hits. The dancer who lost the bracelet didn't even notice. She was completely focused on performing, never realizing the tiny accessory had become the star of the show. But Liu Yuning noticed. And because he chose to pick it up, he might have actually prevented someone slipping, choreography getting disrupted, a stage accident, a dancer getting hurt. This wasn't just a kind gesture. It was instinctive responsibility. The sign of a true professional who cares not only about the performance, but about everyone sharing the stage with him. It was small, but it mattered. After the song ended and while transitioning into the next set, Liu Yuning walked toward the dancers backstage, still holding the bracelet. No cameras, no spotlight on him. Just a small, genuine moment. He gently returned it to the dancer with a smile. He was shocked, embarrassed, apologetic. But he just laughed calmly as if saying, "It's nothing, don't worry." And that's when fans realized. The moment wasn't about the bracelet at all. It was about character. About who he is when nobody's watching. This wasn't a dramatic incident. No big production pause. No backstage chaos. Just a man. In the middle of an intense live performance. Taking care of something tiny so someone else wouldn't suffer for it later. And that's why the moment exploded. People aren't craving perfection. They're craving authenticity. And Liu Yuning gave them exactly that. A real, warm, unfiltered glimpse of a superstar who hasn't changed despite fame, awards, pressure, and millions of fans. He didn't do it for cameras. He didn't do it for applause. He did it simply because it was the right thing to do. That's what makes it powerful. One of the top trending jokes said, "He risked the universe collapsing just to save one bracelet. That's our Liu Yuning." Another fan wrote, "I can't decide what's more impressive. His vocals, his kindness, or his 10-second battle with his own pocket. Even more iconic. Now we know, stage danger equals bracelet. Stage hero equals Liu Yuning." The mix of kindness and comedy made the moment unforgettable. Celebrities often shine on stage. But the brightest moments are the ones they don't plan. This tiny bracelet, almost invisible, became a symbol of Liu Yuning's nature. Caring, detail-oriented, aware, grounded, sincere. Maybe. That's why fans call him warm-hearted citizen. Because even in a world of flashing lights, big stages, and massive fame, Liu Yuning still stops to pick up the things others overlook. Sometimes the purest measure of a person's heart is how they act in the smallest moments. A bracelet. 10 seconds. One superstar. But 1,000 hearts touched. Whether you're a longtime fan or hearing this story for the first time, one thing is clear. Liu Yuning didn't just pick up a bracelet. He picked up the admiration of an entire crowd. All over again. This is Celeb Buzz Insider. And if you want more real stories that show the true human behind the fame, don't forget to stay with us for the next episode. Because when it comes to Liu Yuning, even the smallest things become unforgettable.